Injured 8 customers, 2 seriously. A third has now confirmed that the bombing took place about 9:40 this morning when a woman threw a pipe bomb through a back window. The bomb contained nails designed to act as shrapnel. SPD officials say the injury toll would have been far worse had the bomb penetrated further into the restaurant.
Every time SPD comes up, I'm gonna put a picture of Doggy Kruger from Decker Ranger on the street.
So maybe we should have investigated that, huh?
It
would post things, so what could we really do?
Actually, I'll bounce between real Doggy Kruger and shitty Power Rangers Doggy
Wait,
Kruger.
I feel like I realized we probably could just post everything anyway. So
what do you mean?
We should have helped that.
Couldn't really have done much. The bomb already went off.
True. But we could have like, hey, citizen, are you okay?
Well, yeah, then we would have been late for orientation.
True.
And we would have met all these lovely people. We wouldn't have met Combat Wombat.
Yeah, because he would have walked off.
Maybe if we hadn't gone, we could have talked to Combat Wombat longer, because the bleachers would have held out longer for his shit.
True.
I don't know. Tammy moves with her camera, gesturing crisply to the back of the restaurant from her vantage point about 50 feet away. She continues stating,
An eyewitness describes the subject to be a thin individual with medium blank brown hair and glowing green eyes, and she can walk through walls. Oh wait, wrong suspect. The suspect believed to be female. Officials are stunned at the boldness of this crime, pointing the suspect committed this act in broad daylight at a busy street and apparently spray-painted a message on the back of the restaurant before throwing the bomb to the restaurant.
Tammy reads the message off her notes. You are what you eat, but you can't see your feet, so stop eating meat, instead choose a beet. Oh god, the villain is a vegetarian.
Ah!
The reporter delivers her next line with the histrionics unique to small television markets.
The message is signed by someone calling themselves to be contrarian. Oh god damn it.
That's even worse.
So the questions on the minds of the spec residents are, what do the contrarians want? What does the contrarian want? Is the connection between their attack and opening a spec community colleges heroes Among Us program, and where the contrarian striking in? Back to you, Derek.
Everyone stares at each other. You're pretty sure they share the same concerns. A bombing just happens to take place in this sleepy little city in the same day Spec Community College welcomes its incoming hero students? This can't be good. Class registration is surprisingly simple and efficient. 4 courses are required for the fall semester. You look down at your class schedule, it's sheet in your hand. The 4 courses and their professors are listed. Hero and Enemy Law and Liability with McCormick, Basic Defense with the Hedonist, Breaking People and Things with Downfall, and Secrets 101 with Nil. As you try to envision what classes will be like, what do you think will be your favorite? Alright, so which was either definitely defense, the breaking class, as long as you're not the one getting broken. Maybe the secrets class will help me learn to keep my past hidden. The law course might explain a lot about who pays for all the collateral damage, or you're not sure.
Because like, it is a good point. We don't know how each one's style is too.
Yeah. I think that's supposed to be like, it's supposed to give you points relative to like potential relationship with the teacher or something.
True. Because we do, on one hand, defense is good because, you know, we want to learn to defend each other.
Yeah. Make your choice.
We don't need to break people and things. We have an ass blast.
True.
Plus, I feel like it's a more violent one, you know?
Yeah.
Someone like...
The defense secrets are law.
What do you think?
I'd say other secrets are law, but that's just me.
Alright.
Like I said, this is mainly you.
The law... Secrets are law. But you know, let's go with the law.
Law?
Because, you know, you don't want someone who's like, you broke this! And then they're like... And then you get in trouble and to lose more money.
Plus, it'll give us a better chance to fuck McCormick. Which could be interesting. And your class schedule contains one more piece of information. A small typed attachment stapled to your schedule explains the new development. Classes are right around the corner. Since most of you don't know your classmates, I thought I'd whip up a few study groups to make sure everyone...
Voice.
Huh?
This is the TD voice.
Oh, yeah. Classes are right around the corner. Since most of you don't know your classmates, I thought I'd whip up a few study groups to make sure everyone has the support they need. And since you just finished competing against another team of students and capture the flag, I said to myself, Meg, why not team those students up? You can go from adversaries to best friends, just like that. Shit. In case you forgot your team study
That voice
group...
hurt you.
What?
That hurt you doing that.
No. I said shit in response to what was just said. Oh, she's still going. In case you forgot, your team study groups are as follows: A and C, B and H, teams D and F, teams E and G. Take advantage of the next few days to get to meet your classmates, especially your new study buddies. Dean Meg Tully. What do you think of these 4 study groups? You like this idea? I liked my group, and Team H might not be too bad. Plus, I don't have to worry about finding study partners. It's stupid. This isn't elementary school. I don't need to sign buddies. Or this is no big deal. Just talk it up to another unique Dean Tully idea and roll with it.
The first one seems more in character. We're not the brooding edgy type.
We like 2 out of our 3 teammates, and aside from that one creep, the other guys could be better.
Yeah.
The days after orientation pass in a blur. You're constantly meeting new classmates, a few of whom even live in your building. You speak with the students from Team H and start to learn to put the names to their masks. The stocky guy with the green cloak and nimble feet is Crook.
Oh, gross.
What? What's gross?
Nimble feet.
Yeah? What's gross about that? That's fairly common for superheroes.
Oh, yeah.
Did you not know what nimble feet means?
Yeah, his nimbles in his feet.
No. He seems to be a bit older than most of the other students, perhaps in his late 20s or early 30s.
Oh, God.
That makes...
Yeah, never mind. I don't take it back. Never mind.
No. He can make temporary portals through solid objects. Mob is the skinny guy with the crazy hair who Stunner manhandled. Although we didn't show it, Mob apparently possesses low-level super strength. Not sufficient to gain entry into Savior or Prestige, but enough to make him one of the more formidable students in the Spec program, at least on paper. Origami is the short girl who can turn paper thin. In her normal form, she's rather awkward with gangly legs and a crooked smile. But in her paper thin form, she's fluid and graceful, moving through the air as if having no cares in the world. Origami seems younger than the others, but insists she's 19 years old, explaining, I have what my mom calls a baby face. Oh, yeah.
I have what my mom calls a baby face. She told me to for her jeans, but it's super annoying that people keep making kid times. Ugh.
You've heard Origami can fold herself into incredibly intricate paper shapes, but you didn't see any evidence of that during Capture the Flag. You bump into her one afternoon at the Spec bookstore. She's lugging a heavy plastic basket overflowing with textbooks, pens, notebook, paper, and other school supplies. Although some of her face is hidden by her mask, her grr expression as she tugs on the basket screams youthful exuberance. Instead of her normal robe, she's wearing a red and white baseball tee, denim shorts, and beaten-up old canvas sneakers. Origami tilts her head.
Hey, I was wondering, I've been doing a little volunteer work since I got here a few weeks ago, and I can use some help.
She grunts, finally setting her heavy basket on the floor.
Maybe tomorrow at 10, I'll introduce you to everyone. You know what? She seems nice.
Yeah. You meet Origami at the Central Nebraska Children's Hospital in downtown Spec. She wears her standard white uniform and greets you with a small smile.
I used to volunteer at a hospital like this back home,
she says, failing to mention where home is. Your classmate leads you to the volunteer coordinator's desk and greets the elderly lady stationed there with a hug. The older woman, introducing herself as Mrs. Greenup, gently chides to your classmate.
The children love having you here, Origami, but I supposed to learn to fight those, villains if you spend all your time with us. Oh!
Origami leans in to hug Mrs. Greenup.
The villains aren't so tough, and the kiddos are excited about getting a new playing room. And until then, I'll bring entertainment once in a while.
She motions to you.
Starting with this one. Oh my god.
As you navigate the maze of elevators, double doors, and sterile hallways, Origami fills you in about her special project. Pinching her nose to block the overpowering antiseptic odor as you near the pediatric wing, she explains.
The current playroom is kind of it's kind of sucky. The walls are all faded and the toys are beat up. I'm trying to call with being told about our school raising money for it. She was strongly considering it. That means it's a sure thing, right?
The next few hours involve Origami relentlessly entertaining children in the pediatric cardiovascular wing. Okay, so kids with heart problems. She sticks herself to one of the bright yellow walls and calls herself a talking poster. She folds herself into the most aerodynamic paper airplane imaginable and lets the kids take turns tossing her across the room.
Oh god, this is not going to end well.
For her grand finale, she flattens herself again and sticks her thumbs into her mouth, blowing hard and popping herself out to a three-dimensional shape. The room fills with cackles and shrieks, repeated requests of, again! The kids quickly warm up to you as well. Some of the young bedridden patients just stare in amazement at their revealing outfit. Most energetic children joke with you and point to your helmet, asking questions like, are you burnt up under that? As you're getting ready to leave, someone tugs downward on your arm. You turn to see a little boy wearing blue
There's a
glasses
boy.
and a gold and black Mega Cat baseball cap. Only he doesn't look like a little boy. He has the face of a It's a Progerian kid. What the fuck? There's a twinkle in his eye, a wide, enthusiastic smile that contradicts the wrinkles. You're looking at a young boy, probably 10 or 11. His voice is thin and high-pitched, almost squeaky. You've seen children on television. Yeah, it's literally Progeria! I'm Jacob. Your black and pink outfit is super cool, he says matter-of-factly, his half-unbuttoned striped pajamas revealing purple veins running down his chest. How do you respond? Give him your autograph and pose for a photo with him, each making exaggerated hero gestures. Kneel down and act like I'm whispering, but keep my voice loud enough for everyone to hear. Well, Jacob, between you and me, I've been looking for a new sidekick, and I'm trying to dump the paper girl over there.
That seems too mean. It was good until they mentioned dumping her.
They won't like that. I make my voice extra raspy and growl dramatically. You're damn right it is.
No, we don't swear. We're a very good hero.
Or I pat his Mega Cat cap and wink at him. Not as cool as your baseball cap. I love it. Okay, so I feel like the hat.
The autograph or the hat?
The hat of the yeah.
The second one's good.
Also,
until...
I'm picturing the kid as Whitey from 8 Crazy Nights. I don't know why. I'm Jacob. Your pink and black outfit is super cool.
the second one.
Eleanor.
The second one was good until they mentioned ditching our hero.
Origami.
Oh, I love origami.
Got the old straw pants.
And they're like, oh wait, ditching your sidekick? That's technical.
That's a technical foul. And possibly a homicide. I fucking love that song. Alright, for autograph or hat.
I feel like the pose and autograph seems like a thing we do. Like,
Okay.
posing with him, you know.
You're certain? So if I played these games, this could go horribly, horribly wrong regardless.
Oh yeah, it could. What do you mean? Cause,
I don't know, we could pose with him and then drop him because we don't pass a strength check. We could pat his head and pop his Progeria head or something. It's you never know. I don't think this was going to happen, but it could.
You know what? I feel like the baseball cap is not as cool as a cap.
So, hat or autograph, which?
I would say the hat.
Hat?
Because I feel like that's like a Superman thing to do.
Okay.
It's not as cool as your hat.
Yeah. And it's like the my mom made it for me type shit, yeah.
And you're like, my mom, you're like, oh,
I fucking love that.
Your mom's awesome.
Jacob grins wildly. My mom and dad got it for me. They said the store didn't sell the Mega Cat full body armor.
Oh, God.
Jacob stays within arm's length of you for the next few minutes, disappearing only for 30 seconds and quickly returning to your side. He asks you a barrage of questions about your uniform, your hero name, your equipment, and the reasons you came to spec. Tugging on your arm again, he asks, Ass Blaster! You would win in a fight if you fought a tiger, a lion, and a bear all at the same time? And the animals all had armor like Mega Cat! Before you could formulate an answer about how that would be a technical foul, a tired-looking woman with sad gray eyes has to pull you aside. She looks down at Jacob and says, Honey, let me talk to your friend here for a minute. The woman shakes your hand. I'm Darlene Pitts, Jacob's mother. She sighs slowly and takes a hard look at you. A few minutes ago, Jacob asked me if you were coming to visit him again. I didn't know what to tell him.
Oh, no.
She pauses again and folds her arm against her chest, rubbing her upper arms. We don't have much time left with Jacob.
So we could have had his head and really could have killed him by his fatty.
I know he was energetic today, but he'll probably crash for the next day or two. His heart is giving out. The doctors told us it's a matter of months, maybe a year. She swallows hard and reaches to touch the cross around her neck. I'm sorry for telling you all of this. It's just that I want him to be happy and enjoy the time he has left.
Oh, no.
If you wanted to keep visiting him, he would be eternally grateful. She releases the cross and bites her lower lip before finishing her thoughts.
Please visit him.
All I ask is that you finish what you start. If you promise to show up, then please don't let him down.
It really would be a technical foul.
It would. And possibly a homicide.
And possibly it'd be a technical foul. And possibly a homicide.
You swallow hard. It's very difficult to say no considering the circumstances, but you have to consider your other responsibilities. How much will visiting Jacob impact your studies? I will absolutely visit him. Because of my coursework, I can only visit him on the weekends. No, we're doing this.
We're doing this.
We're visiting the dying child.
We're the citizen type, okay? We have to do this.
But you never get to actually answer the question before any word escapes your lips. Origami spirals over to your head and pats Mrs. Pitts on the shoulder, assuring her,
It doesn't even matter what we say.
Josh, you're her.
course we will. Nothing would make us happier.
It seems she just made the decision for both of you. The Spec Gazette ends up running a small human interest story about your visit. You especially liked one line in the article. The charming young hero student known as Ass Blaster, accompanied by a classmate named Origami, raised the spirits of some very sick children. The writer also quotes Mrs. Pitts in the story as she gushes about how much Jacob anticipates your next meeting. I know some folks are nervous about this new school, but if they're all as gracious as Ass Blaster, then we've truly been blessed as a community. Not everyone would take the time to get to know a little boy like Jacob. It means so very much to our family. Earning the good graces of the Gazette readers certainly doesn't hurt your fledgling hero career. However, you're acutely aware of how much it would devastate Jacob if you did not keep Origami's promise. You and Crook have some time to hang out. Ew!
Ew.
It was Thursday before classes. He lounges on the sofa, hands folded across his stomach, his fingertips tracing over the handle of one of his throwing knives. His boots hang over the armrest. He seems to be adapting well to life at Spec. At least he's keeping his shoes off the furniture. Others may be adapting may not be adapting so well to him. Opinions about Crook are certainly mixed. Some feel he's too bossy and unwilling to listen, perhaps because he's older than most of them. Others seem drawn to his rather mysterious aura of confidence. Maybe it's that constant smirk on his face.
Am I about to suck his dick?
Hold on. So do you strike up a conversation with him? You arch an eyebrow. No!
No.
No flirting. Ask why you chose Spec. Competent as story knives tell him you're pretty good at those things, I guess. I might be somewhat cute. He might be somewhat cute, but no.
No, wait, hold on. Wait, no, it's finished.
I still find myself rolling my eyes at his lack of decorum. I ask him playfully, you were raised in a barn, why did you get your feet off they are off the sofa. That's both stupid, and still he's saying he's cute, so no.
I don't know, I feel like that one works. We're like,
no, because it's still saying he's cute. He doesn't deserve that.
We find everyone cute.
It's not him. He probably smells. He probably still uses Axe body spray at age 35. I'd say the throwing knives or ask him why he chose Spec.
I'm like the one guy you don't want to flirt with, and then giving us his dick on a platter, basically.
Pretty much, his smegma and oh god, his smegma encrusted.
I bet
dick.
watching those alpha male videos.
Probably.
Like how to have the best sex of your life, alpha male style, and you probably like, two thrusts, and you're like,
it's like alpha male style. Have it with a man because women like guys, and that's gay.
Your parent, we're gender fluid, non-binary, unknown.
Regardless, okay. So do you want?
No way that.
Do you want to comment on his throwing knives or ask him why he chose Spec?
I feel like if he puts his ass on the bar and he even puts his feet on us, and like, yeah, you like this, don't you?
Ew.
Hey, but he would do that. You know he would.
His disgusting, unmanicured, yellow-nailed.
I knew I had a problem with his feet.
Yeah. So,
you pick one because I don't know how to say it to him lightly.
All right, let's just ask why he chose Spec.
He's not our type.
You thought you were asking a simple question, but Crook hesitates a good 10 seconds before responding. Finally, just says, "It was something I needed to do." I'm trying to bet he's here for like some kind of community service or some shit.
Yeah. I mean, he touched our dirty girl's ass. Like, what the fuck, man?
He slowly rolls over
He's
on his side, facing you. Oh, okay, Ass Blaster. I'm curious. Who do you think is the toughest student? Like the one most likely to get into prestige or savior in a couple of years? He adds, just between you and me, I won't tell anyone. I don't want to say Stunner because he's a douche.
And not him, obviously.
Not him. Tress could be a good option.
Origami seems kind of nice. I feel like she's not.
She does, but I don't think she'd be able to get into prestige.
Yeah, and to be fair, she seems more interested in just helping citizens than actually fighting stuff too.
And also combat wombat.
On one hand, I feel like Origami seems like.
And who the fuck is Mob? Oh wait, Mob is the kid that Stunner beat the shit out of. And also Narwhal Unicorn Girl. So. I'm torn between because like there's
I'm torn between Combat and Nerd Girl because they both seem like our friends.
I think Tress could also be a good option, but yeah.
Tress, Combat, or Nerd Girl. They seem like our people that we get along the most.
The people we get along with who actually also have a chance.
Because Dirty Girl is like, you know, a friend.
Yeah.
And also like, you know, she didn't get mad at us. She was mad at Stunner for like fucking ditching us, basically.
Well, no, he was doing his job.
True. And also, she's more mad at him just for being an asshole, basically, right?
Yeah, so...
Like, taking a game seriously. Like, dude, we lost. Big deal.
Yeah, so who you want to pick?
Combat Wombat, the OG. Okay,
yeah! That's an interesting choice. Not who I would pick, though. And he's closer to not literally stoic. She's easily the most powerful person here. It's not even close.
Ugh, stop. Ugh.
What?
I don't like how he likes her when, like, There's something. It feels creepy.
Why?
I don't know.
Nothing about what he like. Yeah, he's a creep, but nothing about what he said is creepy.
I know, but like, I just feel uneasy about it.
Yeah. Slowly, you adapt to your new home. Every day, you see costumed students wandering around the city, shopping at the grocery store, basically doing the things regular people do. Of course, the Nebraska legislature and the Spec City Council have passed dozens of state and local laws governing hero students' behavior. You vaguely remember a summary of the laws being attached to your acceptance letter, but you definitely need to read up on those to stay out of trouble. You spot your Team B teammate Tress in the ethnic food aisle of the supermarket. She has attracted quite a bit of attention from several elderly male shoppers who are fawning all over her.
No.
Her plastic smile reveals that she's tiring of their company, but unwilling to hurt their feelings. She turns in your direction and spots you while gingerly repositioning her shopping cart among her senior citizen groupies. She grins and frantically waves you over. As you approach, you're greeted with denture smiles, thick glasses, and those hats only old men wear. What kind of hat is that? Like, I'm picturing, like, the fucking hats, like, that Master Roshi gave Krillin and Goku when they went to the
Or a bowler hat.
Or a bowler hat, maybe. Apparently, they're just as smitten with you as they are with Tress. Eventually, Tress gently shoos them away.
My ass. Oh, come on, sorry.
Because our whole ass is out.
Oh, shudder. They put their finger up your hole like,
No, they're literally abridged Master Roshi. I'm just saying, in my day, a hole was a hole. What was it? Yeah. Your redhead classmate exhales in relief. Whew, thanks. I didn't expect to be ambushed like that. Who knew all the guys frequented the Indian food aisle? Her hair slowly elongates, gently wrapping around a can of chickpeas and plucking it from the shelf. Hey, we didn't really get to talk much during the flag thing. Want to come over for dinner tonight? I'm making chana masala. I don't know what that is. She emphasizes the last
spicy.
Sound and uses her hair to waggle the can of chickpeas and make her offer more inviting. You say, sure, sounds great. Wink can say, it's a date. Smirk can ogle her raise. No,
we're not a creep. We're not a creep.
Frown, I'm not a really fan of hair, but no, and no. So, okay, so it's a date, or sure, it sounds great. Or do we still want to try, for Dirty Girl?
I don't know. Shit. It's a tough decision.
Hypothetically, we could try for both and just lock it in later.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, we're not exclusive.
We're flirty, and it's a wink. It's a date.
Our ass can't be tied down.
And also, she's making spicy food. We can't not decline.
True. Tress beams. Her hair must be distracted because it drops the can of chickpeas, which she sees to roll down the aisle. Oh, okay then.
And she didn't expect us to actually oh.
As it turns out, Tress lives in a stylishly decorated apartment just 2 blocks from your building. Apparently, she really likes owls. You notice a brightly colored owl painted in the living room. A ceramic owl candle holder on the shelf, and a stuffed owl pillow on the sofa. You've arrived in time, but she's still struggling in the kitchen, so your conversation starts there. You notice she's employing conventional cooking methods, no use of hair, as she prepares the dinner. So, Ass Blaster, are you worried about classes starting? I mean, are you nervous at all? You're supremely confident, slightly anxious, but you'll do fine, or extremely nervous about getting that.
I'm confident on her ass.
Okay. Tress sighs. I wish I could be that confident. I'm a nervous wreck. Your classmate leaves you to your thoughts as your focus shifts to the bubbling pan on the stovetop. She squints at a recipe as she is left to close the pan. Stains cover much of the writing. You have time to think about your expectations for the evening. How do you hope for tonight to go? Just make a friend? Learn more about her abilities? You're attracted to Trace, but it's too early to make a move? Or you're attracted and definitely hoping to make a move later? I'd say this.
It's too soon, you know.
Yeah, it's too early to make a move, but you know.
You like her, but it's too early.
Feeling it out, seeing where it goes.
We're a flirt, but we respect boundaries, man.
And while we're eating, she gets a dick pic from Crook.
Oh, if that actually happens, I swear to God.
His dick is why he has the name.
It's crooked.
It's at like a 45-degree angle.
It's like a Tetris block.
It's like 90 and then 90. It's like a fucking Z block.
Yeah, it's a Tetris block.
And then the tip also bends another way.
Okay. One of you only call me like, oh God, how are you alive?
When dinner
it's like a fucking key.
He said he was super into Kingdom Hearts, like, wanna see my KEYBLADE, and then drops it.
And then he's like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong with you?
When dinner is finally served, it doesn't take a television cooking show to judge the recognized Tress has horribly miscalculated the spice measurements. You struggle through the meal, gulping to, oh God, why would you drink water? It's gonna be so much worse.
You're fair, this is for our ass powers. Is this how we get our ass powers? By eating very, very, very spicy cooking, we suddenly shit the lasers out of our ass. It's like, oh God.
And wiping your brow as discreetly as possible, Tress builds up the courage to ask, "So what do you think? It's the first time I've ever made it. I might need to use the restroom shortly. Lie, it's great. I think the joke could fly. Because I don't want to lie to her.
Yeah.
Because I feel like she'll know.
And being on, like, even she's struggling too, you know?
Yeah. Treska goes, "Ew, too much info!" After putting away the dishes.
Yeah, she giggled. She found it.
Tress snatches a bottle of Merlot with her hair and slips into the living room sofa. Her control over each strand allows her to complete the most nuanced task with ease. She turns the corkscrew and pours from the bottle without spilling.
Oh gosh, she actually is hitting on us. Oh my god.
Tress reaches down to the coffee table and takes a glass, handing it to you. "So, what do you want to talk about?" How do you respond? This is my moment to make a lasting impression. I scoot closer, looking into her eyes and smiling as I answer. "Well, there's a certain classmate of mine I'd like to learn more about." Time to make my move. I scoot closer, slipping an arm behind Trace and leaning down to whisper hotly in her ear. "Don't you find talking overrated?" "No."
No, creepy, no.
"Interested only as a friend?" "No." Take a long sip of Merlot, exhaling before I answer. "Well, I have a pretty interesting story if I do say so myself. Where to start? I was born on a Tuesday." A grin suggesting a drinking game like I've never.
Oh no. Tuesday is Tuesday or the first one?
I heard the first one or the drinking game.
Or the Tuesday one.
I don't know. I feel like that one could be off-putting to her.
And she's like, she's trying to be flirty or something. Like,
yeah, she's trying to be flirty and we're making it weird.
Oh, you know what? I think the first one's nice. We're just trying to be nice, like, we're seeing where it goes.
Trace's immediate grin confirms that you hit exactly the right note. You spent hours sipping wine and exchanging stories.
Okay, I feel like I never could have.
All the while making sure not to violate any of Speck's privacy rules. The evening ends with a soft kiss and a promise of another date.
Oh my.
You literally almost bump into Stunner at the Speck gym. He looks a bit ridiculous wearing his gold helmet and visor paired with a tank top and gym shorts, but only a fool would point that out. He just shakes his head dismissively at you and strides off to the freeway.
Is it because we were nice to her that one time?
Yes.
That's why she's an interest?
Yes.
So if we defended your girl, we'd be with her instead.
Maybe.
And if we're Stunner, we'd be like, oh.
Not necessarily, because like I said, this is actually made by a different company than the one that makes all the other games I have. But generally, it tends to sort of work like the way other games like Monster Prom and stuff do, where like the ones you put the most effort into just play. So it's equally possible if we'd if we'd gone against Dirty Girl and like still sided with Tress, then it would be her being like "fuck you" instead of Stunner.
Yeah.
So like it varies.
So we'll see. So probably Tress and Dirty Girl are best candidates, and also maybe
Combat Wombat.
But we haven't seen him in a while.
It's finally Monday. You wake up 4 hours early after a night of fitful tossing and turning. While packing your notepad, pencils, and a few other supplies, you can't help but ponder how life at Spec is so low-tech. Something about Dean Tolley wanting to protect students' privacy from cyber attacks. Also, Tolley worries that students could easily be identified if they use technology without sufficient firewalls and other protections.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah. Students are allowed to use Spec's computer lab as well as their Spec-issued dumb phones, but use of other technology is strictly prohibited.
I mean, I can see why she actually is smart. Okay, I can see why we stuck with her, because she's actually smart about it.
Yeah. Anyway, you examine your schedule and confirm your first class is at 9 a.m. in room 102 in Heroes Hall. Hero and enemy law and liability? How hard can that be?
What the?
I'd say this is a good place to stop for now.
The fuck is that?
That's someone.
I don't like...
Oh, that's the guy Stunner beat the shit out of.
No wonder.
That's who the people were at the beginning.
No wonder he got to beat the shit out of him.
Alright, yeah, so I'd say the game saves automatically. So I'd say this is a good place to stop for now.
That was fun.
Yeah. Also, let's look at our stats. So, we are Ass Blaster, Oogapex, whatever, non-binary, revealing outfit, helmet, pink and black. We have a belt. We're a level 1 detective. We're 46% charming, 19% jokey, 10% brooding, and 19% traditionalist. We have $2,425. We have no insurance claims filed against us yet.
I think, okay, now that's a thing, I realize that's probably a good thing we picked her, because I feel like insurance claims probably going to fuck us over the most.
And we have 4 pow, 2 zap, a thud, 2 whoosh, 4 shh, 6 and 28 yay.
What does that mean?
I don't know. And we have brass knuckles, a listing device, stealth uniforms, and nothing. Oh, okay, so the pow means strength, zap means ranged, thud means defense, Whoosh means speed, sh means stealth, means awareness, and yay means popularity. So we're reasonably popular.
We're very, very popular, apparently.
Relationships.
Except with.
Okay, so we have a 13 with Tress, -2 with Stunner, 6 with why do we have? Okay, fine. 5 with Mob, 8 with Dirty Girl, 5 with Combat Wombat and Stoic, 6 with Origami, 5 with Unicorn. Her name is Unicorn Fish Girl. Okay, and 4 with the Corbic and 5 with the rest. Academics. We haven't taken a class yet, so what you've learned in the first Hell test. Uni's secret. Oh, each character has a secret.
Oh.
Or at least, is that all of them? Yeah, I think that's like all the students. Also, there's our grades in the classes.
Dirty Girl secret. So Dirty Girl and Tress are probably our best. Dirty Girl and Tress are probably our best ones, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, here's this. Okay, so this is Stunner. This is the kid he beat the shit out of. That's Origami. That's Crook. That's Combat Wombat. That's Tress. That's Dirty Girl, and that's Stoic, and then that's us.
Dirty Girl and Tress are kind of cute.
Yeah. You know what I might do for like thumbnails? I might try and like cut out these images and blow them up a little bit until you draw the character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good. We did good today.